Alright, welcome back to the stream, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day. Whether or not if you are single, or in a couple, or in a relationship. Alright, let me just change the music real quick. I have a Valentine's Day kinda playlist that I picked out. And we have James here already. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? What was the music on the stream starting screen? I'll just send you the link to that. Because it contained so many. Oh wow, this doesn't really look good with the chat over this. Hey there, Jeanne. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Happy Valentine's Day to the both of you. Alright, so... Well, how did I do it last time? It was... with the... Yeah, I think it was the chat turned off. Oh well, well, I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. I think this is actually okay. I know it doesn't look too good. I still need a proper background or just like a streaming overlay for the RNG hunts. But yeah, finally I'm doing them again, and this time it is a Luvdisc. So where do we get Luvdisc? Luvdisc you can get in Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald in Evergrande City, which is this, which is neither Evergrande nor is it a city. It's essentially just a Poke Center with the cave, the Victory Road, and the Elite Four, and that's it. So I don't know about Evergrande City. I don't know about that. And also Route 128. Also spawns Luvdisc. You need to have either a super rod or a good rod, otherwise it will not spawn. So yeah, let's get to RNG manipulating. We haven't done it in a while. Last one I did was... yeah, that was Sudowoodo in this Frenc Emerald that I'm currently using. Alright, so now onto the Pokéfinder, like in the good old days. I typed in Evergrande City, I want a Luvdisc, I'm using a super rod, and as you can see there's one shiny, shiny rash frame that I get. But that's not really a lot, so I do have this rash synchronizer, because this is Emerald, you can use a synchronizer. And if I do this, hit generate, you can see suddenly I get much more frames that yield me the shiny, and the delay for fishing is 1, and yeah, let's start. I've been missing this actually. Kaiser Karmazin, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Oh, you have an exam in 20 minutes. Oh boy, why are you here though? I mean, I appreciate it, right? But man, you got an exam in 20 minutes. I mean, I appreciate you coming here, but I don't know if you're like me in that aspect, I would just get too nervous, or just if I get too mixed up into another task before I had an exam, I just couldn't switch. Does that make sense? But nevertheless, I wish you the best of luck, Kaiser Karmazin. Do you mind if I know what kind of exam it is? Alright, so I just reset because I didn't get a... there we go. I didn't get a bite, and that advances frames, and I'm just gonna be resetting if I don't get a bite. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Not slept much since watched We've played Mugenics. Oh, she's playing it too. Yeah, I would have guessed. Until 8 AM. To work for the rest of the day, so I suppose it's going good so far. You're doing better? Yeah, sorry about not streaming last night, but I was literally so exhausted. I slept like crap, and unfortunately my brain just couldn't do it anymore. I was debating about chugging some coffee before the stream, but then I know I've done that before, and then I couldn't sleep again, and it just made the sleep depth, so to speak, even worse the next day. So sorry about that. Was looking forward to the stream as always. Emerald Rogue is really nice. Really enjoying that ROM hack, but I just couldn't anymore. I was just way too tired. What you get up to today accidentally happened for 2 hours after taking myself to a forest and I have to get up early tomorrow. You accidentally happened for 2 hours, and I accidentally the whole thing, and you accidentally the verb. I don't know what you mean, but okay, so you were walking in the forest getting lost, kind of? Is that what you did? Honestly, we were at home today and we ate today together at home. We just had our very cheap, be it but romantic day at home. Honestly, the day of love for my husband and I is more the 2nd February because that's our wedding anniversary. I mean, he bought me roses, really nice. But yeah, we didn't really go out anywhere. Not really. I mean, I would have picked that if I could, but unfortunately, gotta watch the money a little bit. And you know what? Sometimes doing these low budget ones at home, that's also fine. I don't need a holiday to remember that I love my husband, right? I'm bored and I don't want to study. Well, okay, studying 20 minutes before the exam, I don't know if that really does help. Well, there's some people out there who can cram information into their brains like that last minute. I could never do that. My long-term memory is just so much better than my short-term, like by orders of magnitude. Physics too. Oh well, if it's physics, I would say it's more like getting to know the formulas, how to use them. Kind of like math. If you understood it once, it should work. Tried to type napsident, but it didn't like it. Oh, okay. So what was it? You had don't tell me you had a napsident in the forest. I mean, not judging you, right? If you can sleep in the forest, be my guest. I could never just sleep outside like this, even at a camping thing. As a child I could, but now for some reason no. Alright, I get a bite. That is fantastic. And then we wait. Also have to walk to the exam, so I'm currently walking. Oh wow. Well, I still wish you the best of luck. And I hope you've been doing fine. Lately, it's not that I'm not doing fine, I'm just so drained of energy. I wake up having slept, well, except yesterday, didn't sleep, barely slept at all. But like this week, I don't know what it is. I slept 10 hours and I still wake up feeling like an iPhone at 10% battery. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is, right? Suppression, but it's just... ugh. Is it also the weather? I also get seasonal depression on top of the normal depression because standard depression, trademark registered, is not enough apparently. Just gotta have the super depression. I mean, at least I can joke about it. But man, it's just... it's not nice when you should have the energy and you don't. As a kid, I slept at the bowling alley in Fates. Wow, the bowling alley, somewhere where it's really freaking loud. Yeah, I'm not an easy sleeper. You have no issue sleeping anywhere. Got home first and accidentally slept for 2 hours. Loved camping when I was a kid, but can't do it anymore. I never liked camping. I mean, if you like camping, go ahead. But I don't know. I'm just too scared of getting ticks accidentally and just sleeping in a tent like that. Nah, no thanks. Struggle sleeping in beds that aren't mine, like when I stay at a hotel. But I don't struggle sleeping when I stay with you because I've slept there many times. And what about the Dutch people I know when we go to the Netherlands where we sleep? Because it's not your first time sleeping there. I assume same thing now? You also overslept. If you sleep too much, you will stay tired. I know, I am aware of that. It's kind of ironic, given that if you sleep too much, you can still... you're still too tired. But it's that medication, what I also have to take. It's like an antidepressant that I take before going to bed. If I take it, I'm guaranteed to sleep, but I'm a sleepyhead then, and if I don't take it, then... Well... Sometimes I don't sleep well at all then. Also, accidentally discovered the Dreamcast can play CDs. Oh wait, I thought I told you when you got yours. I said you can play audio CDs. Didn't I show it to you on my Dreamcast? No? Maybe I'm mixing it up. I know that I showed either you or my nephew directly that you can play CDs on a Dreamcast. I don't remember which one it was, but I do have that distinct memory. Alright, let's try again. And this time I'm getting the bite. Alright. Was the case, cannot sleep easily in my own effing bed anymore. It pisses me off so bad. The couch, however. Oh! I know several people who are, I can't sleep on my bed anymore, or... I don't know, it's not really that nice. Sleep in my bed. My couch, however. It's pretty funny. Well, at least if you can get good sleep, that's what counts, really. Dutch bed is fine too, because we stayed there for a week. So after the first night was fine, as I got used to it. I mean, with me, I can't sleep while sitting. That's why I can't sleep in cars, can't sleep in planes and trains. But as long as the bed is comfy enough, I'm okay. What song is currently playing? Oh, due to Jonna behind chat and the stream being delayed about a minute. Well, previously was Boss Defeated Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And before that one was The City in the Evening from Animal Crossing City Folk. And right now, Home Sweet Home from Earthbound is playing. Showed me Sonic, but not CDs. Remember playing CDs on the PS1 when I was a kid? Oh, I remember talking to people back then who only had an Xbox to play DVDs. Like, they were normies, so to speak. People who don't really game. And they just had oh yeah, I also have an Xbox. Oh really, what games do you play? Oh, it's a DVD player. Okay, I guess, I mean, it's not stupid, but I just wonder, wouldn't a DVD player in and of itself be less expensive than a game console? Again, maybe not. Nah, you found this song? You're welcome. But yeah, Jonna behind chat's still a thing. Actually, I think it's worse now for some reason. I've also been rewatching, going through streams because I'm currently working whenever I got the energy for it, on compilation videos, because I've been streaming for long enough. I definitely need some compilation videos. And I just noticed this month and the last month I just sound more tired. I slur my words a bit more. It's definitely like I don't know, I think I'm gonna discuss that with doctors next week. I mean, I don't think it's anything serious, right? But I do want to have some energy doing. This is a normal Luvdisc. That is boring. Nope. Want to actual shiny one. For the longest time I used the PlayStation 2 as a DVD player. The only game I had for a while was Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. Hey Devin Minx, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. And I know this is sounding a bit insincere coming from someone who's been in a relationship for 16 years now, but don't be sad if you're single on Valentine's Day. It's like, don't try and take it personal that you are single, in case you're looking for that special someone. I think it's better if you are single rather than in a very toxic relationship, because I've seen people who are married to the wrong person age like milk in the desert. And suddenly all like little things start flaring up, like autoimmune diseases and other stuff, just because of the stress. So I shall return after my exam. Kaiser Karmazin, I wish you the best of luck, and you will rock this exam. You can do it! You can do it! Kick Physics 2's ass! With force, because that's what physics is about. Because back when PlayStation 2s were only worth like £20 for PlayStation 2. Wow, was the resale market value at £20 in 2015? Holy crap, that's a price. The opposite, PS2s are getting valuable now. How? Okay, weird, because the PlayStation 2 there's a lot of copies in circulation, but usually the second-hand retro, because yes, it's a retro video game console now. Usually the price is dictated how many copies are in circulation. That's why Earthbound is so freaking expensive, because it didn't sell well. There's not that many copies that exist, and the few that do are, of course, everyone and their mom wants them, so the game goes for like, what, €300 on eBay or something? I do remember getting a pink PlayStation 2. I think it's a slim version. Again, I'm a Nintendo kid, not such a Sony kid, so maybe I got it wrong, but got that at the Retro Zarkon in Völklingen in Germany. Got that for €45. That was... I thought that was a bargain, but £20, that's even better. Sounds like the oncoming of a heart attack which leads to a stroke? Wait, what? When I'm not in a, I don't think I'm nearing a heart attack or a stroke. Although I'm not saying it's impossible, right? But well, from my blood tests that I do, I doubt it. It is just the mental exhaustion. That's what it is, being trapped in this, having tons of interviews lined up, and then you think, I'm gonna get a job now, and 2026 is gonna be that year where you don't have to worry about your future and how it's gonna be, and if you're gonna be stuck in this jobless nonsense vortex for a while, and then I just get ghosted. And then, I don't know, it doesn't break me internally, but it does something. I gotta be honest here. Honest and vulnerable. It's just that... you do something, you do effort, you put it in, and then nothing, again, nothing. You just get nothing. Completely forgot it was Valentine's Day. Are you willing to share your husband with me? Wow, you've upgraded your simpness. You're simping for my hubby now too. No, he's mine. Sorry, forever mine. Don't say that. You aged me by 200 years. Oh, am I that stressful? I'm sorry. 200 years. Wow. You look good then, though. PlayStation 2 is more valuable in the UK compared to Germany. Well, okay, I'm not in Germany, but I do for resale markets. I tend to go to Germany or France. they have these retro bazaars. To be fair, the one in France was actually the last one. I'm hoping that it'll come back this year. It didn't come back last year, which that was a shame. That's why I got the Game Boy Action Replay for like 20 euros. I mean, the PS2 and 3 being a retro console. Oh, Jano, but they are. They are. Have you seen that stupid meme going around where people ask their coworkers what year were you born, and as soon as they say 19, then they just they cut out the face and put them on dinosaurs, and then the Jurassic theme starts playing. Or something like that. There's variations to it, of course. Yeah, we gotta scroll a bit to get to our age now. I still am internally refusing that 2016 was 10 years ago. I'm still not really coping with that. Single life with a pet is best life. Look after yourself and they will appear if you're looking for someone. Confidence in being happy by yourself is like a lure. Like a lure. Well, I mean, I keep mentioning that friend of my parents who's single, and he is, I think, one of the happiest people I know. Like, very long single, asexual, never really wanted a relationship, has been told that he is wrong or just faulty or whatever for his whole life, but I don't know, looking at him, he seems to be super happy. Alright, let's see. Did I hit it correctly? And no. Still pink. I wanted the golden heart. I'm working on it. Good to be happy with you, how you look. For a long time it wasn't the case. I mean, also, we should really stop comparing ourselves to ideals that are not realistic. But I mean, that's nothing new, right? That's been a problem since how long now? Ever since we had Photoshop, I guess. Or even before Photoshop, actually. Speaking action replay, that the S1 I got for £20 turns out to the one where I can enter my own codes, but I have to use my PC. It's really confusing. I don't understand the software. Oh, so do you have the cable that comes with it? Because if you don't have that, then forget about it. You need that cable, and you need the software for it on the PC. My favorite one was as soon as I said 19, they put them on the throne of like their deaf coughing or something, and then the music starts playing sad music Titan. Yeah. But I've seen the counter examples now too, where millennials are asking their coworkers, and as soon as they say 2000, they get juxtaposition to Coco Melon. So there's that. You are either Team Dinosaur or you are Team Coco Melon. It's alluring for the other sex, otherwise how did I get all my past relationship? What? And always like when I didn't want it. Comparison is the thief of joy. Oh, absolutely, it is. It is. That's a lesson that I had some trouble with understanding, which, looking back, why? Yana, you can do better than that. Not saying I'm an envious or was an envious person, more like, oh, that person has this and that in their life, and I'm the same age and I don't. Am I doing something wrong? Like it didn't. My thief of joy from comparison stemmed from, man, I'm putting in as much work as others, yet I don't get the same rewards. That doesn't mean that I don't want those people to reap their rewards. They deserve it. But it's like, okay, you wish you kind of would have that too. And I'm now trying to like put a mental stop to it. The first second I start thinking about it, I just tell myself, nope, 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 no. It's hard, but you gotta start somewhere. Came with the cable and worked out how to put it on my own codes on the PC software. Couldn't figure out how to save them onto the DS. There's some online tutorials that I'll need to watch. Oh, well, it depends on which version you have. Which one do I have? I don't know, it doesn't say. Alright, let's see. Let's see. No, that's a pink heart. Oh man, it feels so good to do RNG manip again. Which, that will never die. I'm so looking forward to the DS era of streams. Alright. Non, rien de rien. But no. We will reset then. Put the pre 2Ks they are. Well, it's funny because I literally have Pokemon or Chow that are older than some of my audience, which, if you really think about it, it's a bit weird. What I do find more scary is that a lot of the Gen Z, Gen Alpha, they don't know the internet when I was growing up, where we have memories of Google just being so much more accurate, right? Back then you Googled something and you found it, like you found something super specific from some kid in Poland who made some very specific sprite pixel artwork of a watermelon thing, and you would find it. And now, no, forget about it. You can be as precise as possible, doesn't matter. First few research results are gonna be AI nonsense or some other kind of ad. And that's what is kind of sad, you know. That internet is gone forever. You can't really bring that back anymore. And I can't really show that, for example, I couldn't show that kind of internet to my nephew or niece because it's gone. It's not there anymore. Not saying it was always better with everything, because unfortunately back then it was really easy to accidentally stumble across something very vile, like shock videos, gore videos, such things. That was laughably easy. You didn't even have to look for these things. At one point you just found a horrible, disturbing video like that. So I'm glad that that's not the case anymore. But the lack of ads compared to today, the ability to find stuff just super quickly. Yeah, I miss it. The action replay I had, I don't think you meant action repair, I think action replay. When I was a kid, I sure remember having to put the DS game into the action replay cartridge. But I can't find any like that online. I know I'm not making it up. No, that's the one I have here. Clacking my nails against it. I know there's some people who hate that sound. How about Jonna action replay the ASMR? Okay, no, I'm just being silly. But the model that I have in my hands right now is exactly that one. You put the DS in, but there's also one that loads the code onto the console, and you take it out, and then you put the DS game into the DS, and then it works like that. That's the model you have, I think. I also used to have that one. As a kid, I was always using Google's I'm feeling lucky button, and pretty much every time it would take me to exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, the I'm feeling lucky, that's just gone. Or all the cool games that you could play, or also YouTube features. Back then you could make like a chat room with playlists, and you could pick your own background and everything. And you could do that, and then they just, I don't know, they axed it. Or the 5-star rating, remember that? That goes way back. I much rather prefer the 5-star rating as opposed to thumbs up, thumbs down. Because with stars you can actually kind of... It's more nuanced, right? You know, is it... Like, if thumbs up, is it really good? Is it excellent? Is it a Marvel magnum opus of YouTube video history? Or is it okay? It doesn't tell me. A thumbs up could mean anything. But the 5-star system... is actually, it conveys more in a spectrum from really terrible to really good. Alright, let's see. Come on, give me that. No? Okay. I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you think I became what I am now? I don't get ASMR, it's hideous to me. I don't get it either. I can't watch them because if I watch them, I just have to laugh like crazy because it looks so ridiculous. Some of them just go to lengths that just are ridiculous. I mean, they're free to do that, right? I'm not judging them. Apparently some people really do get a response from that, but I don't. It's like the feed thing again. I just don't get it. Alright, let's put out the rod again and let's hope for the freaking... Ah, there we go. No, that's much better. But man, fishing RNG. Diving back into... Haha, diving. Back into RNG manip and then I do fishing RNG, which is notoriously unreliable sometimes. But hey, I want to get that Luvdisc again. I don't remember having the cable or the disc when I was a kid, but you used to be able to just put it in the DS and it would work. A disc? Every single action replay that I had, that I still have them, I never sold them, I just kept them. And we got them to get the Arceus in Hard Gold and Soul Silver and all of these things. Because these events were locked away. My parents didn't want to drive me to Düsseldorf in Germany for the Pokemon Day. I get it though. I mean, I was pissed, but... I mean, that's a long drive from Luxembourg to there. We didn't get any sort of events in Luxembourg when it came to Pokemon back then. Like, nothing at all. So I kind of felt missed out, and my mom was actually really kind enough to say, okay, then let's go to Saturn and then get you a, not the Planet, obviously, that was an electronics shop. And the action replay does that? Okay, well then let's get that. And then it was good. Was it legit? No, but that's what you did when you didn't have parents who wanted to or were willing to drive to Düsseldorf, which is, again, that's a long drive. I'm not blaming them. Now that I am an adult myself, but I don't remember at all any of them having a disc. What they had was a link to a Code Junkies website. That's where you downloaded the software for it. Never heard of a disc before. Do you remember Google Fight, like something versus something else? Can't find proof of it anymore. Oh, what was that again? Oh, you just opened up a pathway in my neuron somewhere. Oh, I'm dusting off something really old. Oh, what was that again? Wasn't that like a poll, and then at the end of the month, that thing won versus the other thing? Was that what it was? Good luck on Luvdisc, thank you. This set you can use for PC for action replay. Don't remember having that with my DS action replay as a kid, but the one I have now has it. Oh, it comes with a disc, okay. That is weird. Never seen that before, but then again, there's so many versions of the action replay. I'm not actually surprised. Alright, 2 seconds. Mine had a disc too for Code Junkies. Oh, there we go, shiny, shiny, and it's male. Wait, I put the gender ratio as 50-50, but I think that's wrong. Okay, no, not teleport. That would be a Very stupid shiny fail. No, it's actually 25% male and 75% female. So I should do it like this, and wow, the ones that I get here are males, so it's actually rarer than expected. Nice. I actually thought I was gonna get a accidental shiny Corsola, something like that, like last time. Corsola or Whalmer, but, well, looks like I was lucky this time. And I hit either the 12,095 or 12,102. It's level 33. And what do we use? I don't have a... Yeah, why not? A netball. Don't have a luxury ball on this one. I think that's gonna be an insta... Yes. Yay! First one caught. Alright. That is very nice indeed. I'm gonna try to catch multiple. First ever GameStop event got was Shiny Palkia Gen 5. Oh, I envy you. I never got any of those. Convinced my mom to drive me to GameStop, which was 25 miles away, just for this. 25 miles is how many kilometers? Sorry if I'm asking, but... Alright, I got you. You are a star shiny. And let me see if... Maybe Route 128, does it have any... No, nothing changes, alright. Let me see though. It has been caught, thanks for the part of this. No, I'm not gonna stop here. There's actually some other frames that I wanna try and get. Alright, let me... No, if I have a male... Okay, that does give me this one, but it's kind of... doesn't really do it better than this. There's a late frame here. An impish one. Let's see if I... Impish... No, that will... I mean, it'll give me more frames, but not earlier. I could try this frame. It's very late. It's gonna take a long time to wait for it. But I'm willing to try it. If we don't do it here, then I'm gonna change to my German Ruby. Wait, what was the other one? Before I go to the long one, because that's gonna take a while. Oh, there's this one too. Alright. Just wanted to go through multiple frames. Because I don't want to stop the stream here, absolutely not. Was like this even worth it? It's pixels in a video game. What are you going to do with this data? Yeah, they wouldn't understand. I mean, I get it, right? You gotta drive there, and you're gonna buy the gasoline for that. But still, we were happy when they obliged. Alright, let's go for this one. Male Luvdisc though, that's... Shiny male Luvdisc, that's pretty nice. Men deserve love too, we're not heartless bastards. Yeah, that's true, although I never said that. Everyone deserves love, regardless of their gender. Right, that didn't work. The late frame one, 48, I think. Is that 12 minutes of waiting time? I gotta see. Maybe I'm gonna switch to the Ruby one. That one doesn't have that long of a wait time. Nope. And we're gonna reset again. Thank you for the congratulations. We're gonna get more shiny Luvdisc. Or accidental shinies. I'm okay with that. Would be nice if it was a nest ball. Oh, I can try getting the next one in a nest ball. Ah, there we go. Now we get a bite. Yeah, I definitely need a new layout for, or like something better than this for the RNG streams. I'm currently looking with my husband because he does these things. Something that would look good for the DS too, if I do the DS Shiny Only Challenge and RNG Manips. I mean, brother, I can love you if you want me to. I'm not cheap. Very interesting conversation there, guys. I guess love really is in the air tonight. My rates are high, okay. That guy got rates, apparently. In versus out. Oh right, James, didn't you say you had work tomorrow, so you're working on a Sunday? I hope they do pay you more, like extra. That's some good fuse tea. Hibiscus. Didn't think flower taste would be good. I mean, not all flowers smell nice, and definitely not taste nice. Fine with either. Huh? No, my company doesn't open on weekends. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. You had work the next day, right? Let me. Yeah, I'm sorry. As I said, you probably noticed lately. I've just the brain is at low energy the whole time. Impatient versus downtime. Okay. Oh boy. Well, at least you make me laugh, that's it. Or you gotta get up early tomorrow? Is that what you... now I'm trying to find the comment. Hey there, Sir Otter Phantom, also known as Owen R. Welcome back to the stream. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're doing good. Black and green Noibat was caught. That is very good. A black and green Noibat is a shiny Noibat. Do you have a name for it? Congratulations on the shiny. I would name, if I'd find a random one like that shiny, I think I would name him Hardstyle or something. Because, well, obvious. Used to date an exotic dancer in college. How was it? I mean, I don't think these people should be judged because that's also just a job. Tomorrow I'm going out for lunch with my London family, but we're gonna leave at 10 AM to be... Ah, okay. My bad then for the misunderstanding, but as you've noticed, I've noticed it myself. I'm just stumbling on my words lately. I'm not slurring maybe, but just constantly misspeaking things, stumbling on my words. But actually, I think Kaiser might be onto something. Maybe I'm just sleeping too much. She was way above my pay grade. I mean, I've never been to an exotic dancer, not male, not female, nothing. I never had any need for that, but I always wonder how much they would ask. And like, what do they do? Do they also, you know, do the deed? Or is it just dancing and just look, no touching? No idea. That's why I love where I am right now. I don't have to work weekends anymore. I mean, I did apply. Did I tell you, James? I think I did. If I didn't, then I'm sorry. Again, braining, not braining. That's my go-to excuse for now. But the the science center place I talked about. They actually they posted the job offer online, so it's official now. And I postulated. I sent in my CV and everything. And I'm really freaking hoping, like, I'm checking my email several times a day, way too many times. I think that's also draining me. I just hope that they say yes or just anything. Give me anything, but that would be just so fantastic. The problem is, and I think my brain just doesn't want to accept that, they do want you to have a master's, like a master degree in any science, to be a science media at their center, which I don't think is really warranted or necessary. I think you can do that with a bachelor's or even less, depending on how well you understand science. And I would say my science understanding is good enough to be a mediator like that. And I think deep inside of me it's like, oh, come on, they're not gonna take you because you don't have a master's degree. And it's kind of heart-shattering, not gonna lie. It's like, oh, that would be such a fantastic job. And they said that you should be ready to work weekends, which I wouldn't mind, because in Luxembourg usually when you work weekends you get 2 days in the week, then those are your weekends, so to speak. And I wouldn't mind working on Sundays. I mean, you get more in your pay, because the center is open every day, or almost every day. I'm just like hoping, coping, sniffing the hopium and the copium, really freaking hard, not gonna lie. I know they're probably not taking me because they said minimum master's degree, which I don't see the point. But that's also the problem. They're asking for specific entry-level jobs, and the things that they ask for that is just insane. The same job my dad did for 40 years, if not more. Yeah, now they're asking for a bachelor's degree. And my father doesn't even have a high school degree. Not that that's a problem, he's not stupid. Back then, for the boomers, especially in Luxembourg, you didn't really need to finish high school. Very often you just stumbled into some firm because you knew someone who had a company, and then that's how you got into the workspace. But now, like, why do you need a bachelor's degree to do the same stuff my dad did, who doesn't even have a high school? Like, no. She taught you a lot? Oh, okay. I don't think I need to know the details. Today's my uncle's 75th birthday. Oh, nice. Happy birthday. No one was around today, that's why we're doing it tomorrow. Well, okay, yeah. I mean, I've done that before too, where the birthday itself wasn't feasible, so we just did it on the closest non-work day. I mean, if it pays the bills, do what you gotta do, but live with the consequences. Looking at you blue/white side workers, yeah. Oh, well, that's a Whalmer. Don't want that, although pink Whalmer wouldn't really mind all that much. Although I already have so many. Jeez. She was juggling 2 part-time jobs and 1? Oh wow. Jana's drunk, confirmed, had too much eggnog. No, I'm actually, I've never been drunk before. I don't think I want to get drunk either. I'm not on anything right now. But I had to laugh when you said eggnog, because eggnog is a big craze in Luxembourg. So many people, when Luxley releases their eggnog, it just goes... people enter in droves to the stores just to buy that. I don't get it. I don't like eggnog. But yeah, I don't have to fight the eggnog wars in Luxembourg. Depends on the person. For her it's 200 inpatient, 500 outpatient. Per hour is 100 inpatient, 25 out. Wow. 2 hours minimum. Just to tell them you know it all and that you're a master at it. Wait, isn't a bachelor someone who's still a virgin? No, well, in terms of relationship status, a bachelor is someone who is not in a relationship. I don't think it means a virgin. But I mean bachelor's degree, right? I'm not a bachelor for very long time now, actually, so... I've been in a relationship now with my now husband when I was 15, turning 16, so... Copium huffing is yeah, tell me about it. I mean, at least I think I'm honest about it. Maybe I shouldn't. But I am willingly showing my vulnerability here. I am being open and saying, yes, that's what I'm currently gnawing at. But it is kind of helpful. You know, people come here and tell me their woes. Sometimes I gotta be the one who gets listened to. I can't be the psychologist for the whole time. Find it so stupid that the job market is so scuffed. I know, right? It's like, oh, I'm slowly going insane here, Jano. I really am. Yeah, can't say the word papers. Like, I know how many people don't have any degrees, and I know way more that can do more. Yeah, I know. It's just... Especially the ghosting part. And then I get the hope because I get so many interviews, and then like, oh, you know, it's going uphill. Maybe I'll get something, and then just... nothing. Ghosted. Most of the time, absolutely no response whatsoever. And then I do, like, the very few times I do get a response, you can guess what it is. It's just... It's draining. It's draining. Just ordered pizza, pepperoni, of course, I gotta love it. Oh. Well then, enjoy your pizza. You didn't tell me you applied for the science place, but I'm glad you did. Hope you get it. Well, yeah, I don't think... That's what my dad told me. He's like, okay, they said minimum a master's degree, so you're probably not gonna even get an interview for it. Even though I helped him with the solar telescope thing, and I did a really... I mean, the first impression that I did there was fantastic, right? But... someone from HR is probably gonna be, no, it needs to be a master, that's how it needs to be, that's what the rule says, and then... and then people tell me I should go to university again to get more degrees, but... Okay, and then I have even more student debt, and then I can't get a job again with more debt and more time having elapsed. I don't know. I'm actually at a point right now where I'm not sure what would be the best step. Should I really go back to university and get a master's? But then again, I'm actually already regretting that I went for the bachelor's in... Or just in general for the computer science thing. I'm regretting that already, so... I don't know if I should put a mask on that too, that I'm gonna regret even more. Yeah, I find it disgusting. Yeah, it is disgusting, it just is. Oh, you love eggnog? It's just... and then I get that upswing, you know, because, I'm getting interviews and things are going smoothly, and I get a couple of like answers. Oh yeah, we liked your CV, your profile. Can you meet us at this and that? Yes. Okay, and then I go in and I think, hey, maybe I'm not gonna get the science center job, unfortunately, but maybe this one. No. No answer. Nothing. And then I do get one answer, and it's like, sorry, we had one candidate we took. Okay, that's always the question, like, what do they have that I don't? Is it really... Like, and even they're asking things during interviews that they're not even legally allowed to ask. Like, do you know how many times they ask me, oh, are you not thinking of having children soon? I'm like, you shouldn't even be asking this. This is such a personal thing. I mean, okay, I'm an open person, right? Maybe I tell a bit too much about myself. I think that's an autism thing again, but it's just, you shouldn't be asking this. And then that's like a thing that gives you a disadvantage because they see I'm married, I'm in my 30s. That's where women are usually expected to bring children into this world. Like, bro, I don't even have a proper job. How am I affording a baby? I can't even barely afford myself, and I'm currently being a hermit, not because I like it, but not just because of depression, because being a hermit that saves money. We could have gone out today, husband and I, to eat. Could have reserved a spot in a restaurant, but we didn't. Wanted to keep that money. And I'm doing that a lot. If I had more money, I'd be way less often at home. I'd be doing stuff. There's some interesting places I want to see, but I don't have a salary. Still looking. Still getting, just, I don't know, rejected over and over again. And then the world, the universe comes with like a golden carrot on a stick. Like, look, the science center, that's like a job that would be perfect for you, explaining science, especially astronomy, planetarium, to everyone, to children. Hey, do you not want to do that? You do that already without getting paid. Do you not want that? Nah, boom, you need a master's. Okay. Well, I mean, I did apply anyway, right? I haven't had an answer from them yet. Checking my email a bajillion times a day. I'm going slightly insane. I know my dad is right. I should really not expect them to take me, but let me tell you, if I do get that job, I'm gonna scream here. I'm gonna scream of happiness. Kaiser, you're back. Oh, test did not go well. Oh, I'm sorry. As in, didn't go well, not a high grade, but you will still pass? Or is it gonna be a I will not pass kind of thing? Oh, I'm sorry, Kaiser. But yeah, it's just the job market, and it's just so messed up. And then again, I'm prefacing this. I do not blame the immigrant workers. I do not. If I were an immigrant worker, I'd probably also, like, if I were from India and I could work in Luxembourg, where I wouldn't be scared to get maybe offed by a group of men in, like, the middle of the night. Okay, I would probably go there too, absolutely, and send money back to the family. But like they say, oh, we need more people in IT, we need people with IT, oh, we're looking for them. They always keep saying me that, but then they hire, because the EU has been making some contracts with India for them to come here and get the jobs. Again, I'm not blaming them, because I'm not a classist. I know what class analysis is, I know what dialectics are. I'm aware that they just want a better position in life. I can't fault them, I want that too. But it's just, then at least stop lying. Like, okay, you need people, but you don't want me because you need to pay me what a Luxembourger is usually being paid. You want to wiggle around through legal loopholes to pay the least you can afford to pull off, you know? Then at least be honest, man. It's just, oh god. Work with a guy from Ukraine, has like 4 degrees, masters and bachelors, was in the army and studied to be a priest. Oh, so theology. That guy's amazing but doesn't find work either. Learned French/English in a single year. He's here now. Wow, yeah, I mean, he's not the only one. I know people literally, I know one person who literally has I know that's like not, some people don't like IQ, but 145 to 155, that's like super high. Very smart person, very kind, open, I'm getting to know them more as a friend, and I'm so far enjoying every single second. Very, a great person, all around. And they also, I mean, they're self-employed now, selling stuff at conventions. But, like, why is that person in such financial trouble? They're so smart, they can do so many good things. They are so fantastic at managing stuff. And they cannot get a job like that because, oh, you need the bachelor's and this and that. Like, oh, God. And that person is smarter than the people in HR together, like all of them. And it's just, it pains me to see that. I know several people like this. Very capable person. Or capable people. And they can't get a job. You're a woman, that is a requirement. Could you be a financial liability for the company for a year or so? It's a valid question. I mean, I hate that is a valid question. Yeah, it is illegal and too personal, that's true. I mean, it's not the personal thing where I'm angry about, it's more the illegal part. But then they go around, oh, the birth rates, they go down, woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, well, I mean, what do you want us to do? Do you not want me to birth more crotch goblins into this world, or do you want me to? Like, what is it? Completely inconsistent. I mean, to be fair, they're capitalists, so naturally they don't really have a consistent position if you really look into their ideology. One thing, learn to live with the fact that nothing is certain and being rejected is not a possibility but a guarantee. Yeah. I mean, I've accepted it logically, but I haven't accepted it not spiritually, but emotionally. Does that make sense? I know rationally that is completely correct. I know that it is a guarantee. But man, I hate it every single time it happens. I seem to be very much like ADHD people with sensitivity to rejection, even though I don't have ADHD, but definitely understand that. Low expectations are the path to happiness, in my experience. Yeah, I guess I should change to that mode of thinking. This music fits to what you're saying, you think? Got a 77%, which isn't bad, but F that. Oh, so you did pass. Oh, you have the results already. Practice test, which was apparently going to be like the exam, was all theory. Exam I took was a lot of math and a little theory. Okay. Hey, if you passed, you passed. Don't want to know in few years when I worked at the escape room how many Indians I encountered from Microsoft alone. Oh, I mean, I believe you. And not the scammers one, right? The one from Microsoft. Valentine's Day today, could you please show your loving chat what you look like? Asking for a friend. What do you mean? I've already... I mean, my face is on this channel too. And I've posted pictures of me before in the Discord. Should I do it again? Or just do do you want more newer pictures of John Atuguntu? Isn't it not that? I mean, yeah, there are pics in the Discord. I mean, you gotta scroll a bit. I guess I could upload more, but I mean, I am visible on some of, what was it again? Top 10 Eldritch Abominations, I think. You could see me. Thinking of being self-employed myself since I got my FDM printer now. Couldn't find a job anyway and wanted the coming months guaranteed. So F that, to be honest. Let me make and sell. Yeah, that's the path. I mean, I'm still sending in interviews and also, like, sending in CVs, trying to get interviews and stuff. But I'm trying to get... I guess I could say I got coached by that friend I was talking about. They taught me a bit how they're doing it. I bought a sum up so I can take cart to conventions. I'm starting to sell stuff at conventions now, starting this year, and I'm just gonna see how that goes. You see it now? Yeah, I have streaming ADHD Dazzle. Trying to go to medical school. I need to be getting A's from here out now. Oh, I see. So you need to have A's everywhere. You cannot get in if you only have C's. Again, I never tried to get into medical school. But we do have something in Europe called numerus clausus. And that means you need a specific you need a specific grade in order to be able to even attend the university. They were lovely people, but in a group of 14, they were at the very least 5, and that's a few times a month. Again, I'm not blaming them. I would probably do the same if I were Indian. They should shut the hell up about, oh, we need workers. Well, that's not really entirely the truth now, is it? You need cheap workers. Slave labor. Oh, excuse me. GPA is stupid, but yeah, you get to get... Ah, okay, I see. High GPA to go to medical school. I want to bring my GPA up to lower... not lower it with B's. Can you retake that exam? Or is that not possible? I don't know how the system is in America, but I remember I could retake exams at university that I've already been taken, and I did it once to get a better grade. If you fail that one, it doesn't get counted. But if you get a better grade, the better one is what goes, like what stays at the end, and not the worst grade. So that's a pretty cool system in that case. Oh, no exam retake. Okay. Oh, wait, did I not ask you that before? I think I did. Again, sorry if I have to ask a bajillion times. I have so many conversations with so many people sometimes. Even though, like, why I'm an introvert, but, well, anyway. I don't know what it is. So many people just tell me, they just come to me now and tell me stuff. Friends from friends. Parents' friends. Modern slavery is a thing, look at you, Germany. Here's same thing, getting 2.3k as a salary a month. Excuse me, but how do I even afford anything with that? Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, what do you even get? Like, the living, the housing crisis is just... It's extra horrible in Luxembourg. If you think... Like, the Germans and the French are already complaining about it. But here, it's just worse. So much worse. Rather be half employed and half do my own thing. Yeah, that's also the thing about people hating, or not people, but the companies hating half-time or half-time employment. But I actually think that someone who only works half-time should also be able to afford the necessities and afford to live on their own. That's what I truly believe. Yeah, 1.k are going to go to your apartment, and a horrible apartment usually. Or maybe you find a room somewhere, but then you gotta, you gotta share the toilet with strangers, and you never know how the strangers are, and it's just ridiculous. Yeah, and what about the rest? Exactly, you need electricity, you need your internet, your phone contract probably, and then what's left? Not much. And you need food too. Enjoy your pizza. No, that's a whale. I don't want that. Yeah, that's another thing that makes me really uneasy about the future. Like right now, okay, not getting a job. And then people, and then seriously, when I talk to people, just venting to them, some of them tell me, maybe you should cut your hair really short. Like, why? Why should I do this? To look more professional? like, am I not even allowed to wear what I want to wear? It's not like I'm wearing horrible stuff or just really revealing or anything. I mean, I can wear more not as pink clothes while at work. That's okay. And usually I don't come like that to interviews either. I actually got like not work uniform, but like a, how do you call them? Not a cardigan, but it's very close to a cardigan. Like a work blouse and like, work... I guess it's, business chic, that kind of work thing. Like not a jeans, but, pants that are made out of cotton. Pretty chic, not too chic, pretty professional looking. Like, I bought those just for the freaking interviews. And I just went, and then people tell me, oh, maybe you need to cut your hair short because that looks too childish. Are you serious? Are you serious? Do I do less of a job behind the computer if my hair is short as opposed to long? Like, what the hell? That is just ridiculous. People vote for right-leaning parties that makes this crowd... Yeah, I know, Kaiser, I know. I swear I'm at the point where I want to take Marxist writings and shove them down people's throat at this point. Apparently many stocks are being liquidated, so stuff may get cheaper since there are a lot of wealthy people that do that right now. Oh yeah, the AI bubble will burst pretty sooner than expected. I will laugh at the people who laughed at me when I said it, and they said I didn't know what the hell I was talking about, but like that was... You don't need to be a stock wizard to know that Ouroboros of this AI company giving this tech company money and that tech company giving that one money, and then that money goes back like in a circle. Well, that's a bubble. So that's gonna burst. And just in general, a lot of tech stocks are going downhill. Kind of think that's funny. That's actually what I was hoping for, that they, because at the science center they saw me work, right? They saw me do the explaining. I helped them with the solar telescope. They didn't need to explain me how this telescope works. I've been working with a Dobson since 2009. That was the first time I've actually used one, and I don't even have one, right? I've been using the one from the astronomy club that I'm in, so I know how that works, right? I can explain to them what the chromosphere of a star is, like that. I've been doing that since forever. So they have seen how I work, and my hope is that the boss of the science center, who has seen me, and she seemed to be really happy and content with what I did. So I'm hoping that they're thinking, hey, okay, she doesn't have a master's, but we don't have to pay her then. Like, if you have a master's degree, usually in Luxembourg, you get a higher pay. And maybe they'll think, maybe if she can do the same work and we don't have to pay her for a master's degree, maybe we're gonna take her. I mean, that's my copium right now. Yeah, that's my copium right now. Well, who knows? I can still believe, I can still dream, right? I mean, dress code, yeah, that's... I'm always asking for dress code during interviews. When they ask anything else you might want to know. And I always... Oh, wait. Shiny Whalmer. Shiny accidental Whalmer. Okay. That's fine too. I'm gonna get you now. But yeah, they all... Every time I asked that question during an interview, they said, oh no, how you're currently dressed, that's fine, don't worry about it. Okay. So I assume it's not how I dress. I'd be okay with buying clothes specifically only for work. That would be... I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I don't have to be wearing a pink dress every single second of my life. That's fine. No, let's use that one again. Reason they want you to cut your hair is because they think you look like Lorax. Yeah, right. I look like the Lorax. That's a first. Alright, accidental shiny Whalmer, that's fine. But I'm gonna calibrate then. Alright, so I got a Whalmer. Probably is gonna be hidden at Power Steel. Oh, you're not impish, you're Fufu. No, wait, Fufu is impish, is it? Let me check. Because this is en français, s'il vous plaît. Alright, let's see. Fufu is Rash. Oh no, it's actually Rash, okay. So it is Rash, it is level 34. Alright, so this is the frame that I hit then, 1229. Not too far. Not too far off, 100 as calibration. Alright, let's save again. Jeans or jeans? As I said, corporate drone. Yeah, corporate drones. Tell me about it. Not a fan. Alright, let's try for the Luvdisc now. Well, I mean, I was trying for that, but Whalmer. Buying a suit at Kick for an interview. No, no way am I buying anything from Kick, and that's not a no, I want actually chic things. It doesn't have anything to do with that, but I don't condone Kick for the reason that their clothes are being sold somewhere in a third world country where children are having a 1 cent an hour wage, something like that. No thanks. And the clothes just deteriorate immediately. I had that. I mean, I think I told you that already, James. You know that one ex-friend who I told him stop buying at Kick, and he kept buying at Kick, and then he kept complaining that that his jeans were literally like rotting away after 5 months of use, and I was like, okay, but that's like the cheapest fabrics ever. Maybe buy something a bit more expensive, well made, maybe not necessarily more expensive, but a bit better made, and then that won't happen. And he kept giving me jabs for, not verbal jabs, not physical jabs, for, oh, did you really have to have that, second-hand Gucci purse? Like, do you think you're something better? And I'm like, no, I literally didn't buy it to flex. That purse is older than me. I bought it at 5% of the original price. I bought it because it was made out of that, what's it called again? Neoprene, so when it rains, that happened to me. That was, I think, 2021. I was in Amsterdam with my husband, and it was raining, pouring rain. And I had a normal purse with me, and it was soaking wet. And then I was actually afraid of some like documents, like my passport. Actually, I mean, I don't have that one anymore. I had to get a new one, but yeah, it actually got wet, and I got some damage on my passport. And then I thought, okay, maybe that BS is not worth it. I'll just set aside money, and then I'll buy something like that, and then I'll keep it and sell all the other bags. I hate that JD Max Swag. Nice name there. Welcome to the stream, and happy Valentine's Day. If you don't know Kick, written K-I-K, that is like, I don't know if it's German, but it's a very low quality discount clothing shop. But yeah, the thing was, I was so mad at that. I was like, okay, well then let's do the math, okay? You're an engineer, so you should appreciate the math. And I asked him how much he bought from Kick and how long it lasted. And he also gave me jabs for buying Salsa jeans. Salsa is a, I think, Portuguese brand. They make really good jeans. Okay, a pair of jeans costs 70 euros, if not 105. But I still have the same jeans that I had a decade before, and I still wear them. They're fun. They fit really well. The cut is really nice, and they're high quality, and I still have them. Ah, there we go. There's a shiny Luvdisc, a level 31 finally. And yeah, I did the math, and turns out I was not spending as much money as he was, because he was buying very frequently, only to replace it again a couple of months. And yeah, okay, maybe my salsa jeans cost much more, but I only paid for them once, and I still have them. So I actually it was a big difference. I think like almost 500 euros that I was saving. And it's like, okay, well, and then he got angry because I confronted him with the truth and was like, okay, well, but, oh well, not my problem anymore. Alright, you said a netball, right? Faible ball in French for some reason. Well, not for some reason, faible as in faible. That means weak. I mean, it is a Pokemon for weak ones. And there we go. Nice. Alright, then for the level 35 one. It's also a male. There we go. Calibration 0. I don't really have a nickname for any of them. Yeah, Nestball. I just did it. 42, the meaning of life. Hallelujah. 5 pieces, now going back for more. Nice, someone's hungry. Alright, let's go for that level 35 one. And I think after I've gotten that one, I'm gonna switch to the German Ruby. I don't know if I really want to wait 12 minutes between resets. I don't know. I could, potentially, but, like, okay. I was actually thinking of doing these late resets, like where you have to wait over 10 minutes and then play something else simultaneously. That's a stream concept that I want to try. But yeah, not saying that you need to always have to go with big brands. That's not what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is it is better to buy higher quality but then buy less. Like, I literally have jeans that I've had that I still had in high school. I bought pre-owned Hilfiger jeans at a discount store on a £1 rail years ago. They still look new. Yeah, and like even the all the designer stuff that I have, nothing is new. Like all of these things are really old, much older than me. The leather jacket that I got is like I got it for 75 euros. Do you know how much that cost in the beginning? I don't even want to know how much that cost new. I guess 1,000 minimum. And if someone is like, oh, I don't want that anymore, I'm gonna sell it for 75. Okay, sure. And I just, that's what I've been doing now. I've been, especially things that are made by designer houses before they were private equity. Because these things are really old and they still look new. That was during a time where they made things to last. And then you just buy it once and you have that and you're good to go. Doesn't need to be designer, of course, or luxury. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like, I gotta say though, Italian leather, oh man, definitely feel the difference. That's like a whole league in of its own. It's crazy, the differences. I used to have faux leather, or pleather as they're called, plant leather jackets, and they always at one point they just you know, the leather pieces, or well, fake leather pieces, they just fell off, and then it just was feeling so plasticky, and I know it just fell into pieces at one point after 5 years of use. And that was really annoying. And the one that I have, the vintage one from Gucci with the real leather, I mean, I think it was from 1975, I think. Still looks really good. It has some marks there, but and left and right. Okay, I mean, it's pre-owned, right? But hey, I don't care. I bought it because I wanted authentic Italian leather. Also for its water advising properties, because just miles difference. And I'm selling the others and like polyester stuff. I actually want to get rid of all of my stuff that's polyester and trying to go more with natural cotton, leather, things that aren't that bad for the environment. And yeah, you don't need to buy new. Like, I'm not buying anything like that new because, well, first, I cannot afford that. Have you seen these prices? Forget about it. And it's just like, okay. Very often, like these leather shoes that I also bought used. It's like, they were almost never worn. And that rich woman was just forgetting about them. And they were in a closet for 20 years. And they're as good as new. I think new they were costing 500, 600 euros. I got them for, what was it, 100? And I used the money that I got from selling things that I didn't need anymore. And honestly, I mean, these shoes are fantastic. It's just night and day. Like the difference. And I'm just kicking myself in the butt. I should have done that so much earlier. I should have done that since the beginning. But oh well. And I'm not even buying the designer stuff to run around and like, oh, look at me. I'm like, no. Just because you got designer doesn't mean you got IQ, right? Or brain, or personality. You can't buy that. I do buy these things before they became private equity because they were built to last. And I do like Italian couture, I have to say. I'm a bit of a sucker for that. There are a few things that you should never save money on. Tools, clothes, general hardware. Since you have an anecdotal evidence, buy cheap, buy often, that's a fact. Yeah, that's what thank you, you reminded me what I wanted to say, because I told to that person that you also know that no longer is a friend to me anymore. I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to bring personal drama, so to speak, into the stream, but I told him, my grandma always said, if you buy cheap, you always buy twice. And she is so freaking right. And I was also very long, I was just thinking, nah, buy cheap, because in the end it looks the same, it might as well be the same, but no. Walking in these like cheap shoes and then walking in these actual leather Gucci loafers, holy crap. The difference. I'm not even feeling the shoe. I'm forgetting that I'm wearing it. That's how it feels. It just molds around your foot. Like, I can't even... Does it justify being 500 euro? I guess that's another discussion in and of itself. But, man, that was... I love wearing them now. It's like, wow. That is just amazing. Nothing is made to last anymore. Yeah, I know, right? I hate it. Make cars that last for 50 or 60 years. I mean, the cars that I want are all old. I don't care. I hate the new cars with their weird trying to reinvent the wheel. Ha 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 ha. Pun totally intended. But like, what is that where you shift gears with like a you turn it around like a knob? Why do we need to reinvent that? Like, why do we need a completely new user interface for things that are in our in a muscle memory for decades now. Like, why change that? It just baffles me. And also the screens. I hate that everything has to be a screen in modern cars. It drives me nuts. I want my knobs. I don't want to look at what I'm... You know, I just want to have... Just like with the GameCube controller right now. I don't have to look down on my controller to see where the buttons are. You know, you memorize the controller, the layout. It's in your blood, right, at this point. It's in your muscle memory. I could operate a GameCube controller half asleep. Like, that would still work. And the same goes for cars. I mean, I haven't driven a manual in God knows how long. And yet, I can still... I do it in my dreams, actually. Sometimes I drive a car like that in my dreams. I go through the motions and it works. It's like the right motion. And it's just... I hate it that they just change it, that everything needs to be a screen. I just want to look where I'm driving and then out of muscle memory change the volume of the music or turn the AC on. Because I know where those knobs are. I know where the buttons are. I'm feeling them. I'm feeling them being turned, so I know I'm doing something, not a screen where there's no... Ah, I hate it. I could vent about that for the whole freaking day, I swear. Narcissist and a prick, should I say more? Nah, I think everything's been said. And again, I don't want, like, bring personal drama like that into the chat. Well, not maybe into the chat, but like, eh. Have a few stuff from Tommy Hilfiger. I didn't buy any of... I knew, but I know it's all authentic because it's not a brand that's worth bootleg. Well, everything is getting bootlegged, and the bootlegs are looking really, really close to the original. Not that they're in quality, they're not the same. In terms of looks, though, you could fool me. Tommy Hilfiger's fast fashion. No, it's not fast fashion. It's designer, but it's not luxury. People think designer automatically makes it really expensive, but no. Designer is a different category. Luxury designers like Gucci and all of these, I don't know, Louis Vuitton, Versace, Dior, all of these houses. And again, I bought not flip-flops, but like water, like pool shoes. I don't know how you call them, but I bought those from actual real leather, which I thought, okay. They weren't that expensive, 75 euros. They were on a massive sale. They had my size in fuchsia even, from Versace, and now they're the freaking best flip-flops I've ever had in my life. I can even run in pools with them. I mean, I should do that. But man, it's just such a... Wow, the difference is crazy. I have shirts from Massimo Dutti, an Italian brand. They're super comfy. I've heard good things about Massimo Dutti, but I don't have anything from them. They want to sell subs which are required. Yeah, I know Massimo Dutti, but I don't have anything, Don't they also have... I think my dad had glasses from them? If it was them? I think so. Could be wrong. I hate that fabled phantom. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. What music do balloons hate the most? Pop music. Oh my god. You know, that's the kind of joke that you think it's stupid, and then you think about it for 2 seconds, and then the laugh comes in. Does that make sense? It's just... Well, you made me laugh. Thank you for that. Don't waste valuable time and breath on people that are not worth it. Let's leave it... Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. But hey, I mean, I've actually also... noticed that it's really nice on certain people. With certain people, I love to spend my valuable time with them. And there's some, I would say, quote-unquote new friends that I've been making, and it's, yeah. At least I'm not really alone. I had some fun times. And I'm still gonna make more great memories, I'm sure. We should also meet up again, Jano. Like in real life. think I'm gonna do something with Shriva next week. We initially planned this week again, but she was really tired. I was tired too. And then I thought, okay, Thursday would work, and then I get several answers from several, not interviewees, but like corporals, and they were like, wait, like Thursday, that would still work for us. And it was like, why tell me this the day before I... oh well. There's worse. Just meant if you're comparing Hilfiger to Gucci or LV, then of course TH is so much cheaper. It's like how TH is luxury compared to Primark. Well, okay, I mean, those are well-defined categories. I guess you could say TH is luxury compared to Primark, but that's a low bar, right? From what I've heard, Primark is pretty much fast fashion. All the people, I mean, I've never bought anything from Primark, like ever. Never was interested. I'm actually trying, like, I'm not even going to H&M or CNA anymore because of fast fashion. I want to stop the fast fashion, like completely, 100%. No more fast fashion. The vast majority of new, quote-unquote, clothes that I bought were not new, they were second-hand. And everyone I knew who, I knew one girl who loved Primark in the beginning, and now she hates it. And apparently, like, what did she say? She bought socks, and 2 weeks afterwards they couldn't be used anymore. Sure, if you want to have me present. But yeah, don't think that I'm telling you to buy designer luxury, no. But I am definitely telling you, don't cheap out either. I mean, I'm not blaming the consumer because with the way salaries are going and the cost of living being this high, I don't blame them going for the cheaper option, right? But usually with polyester cheap clothes, you know, there's microplastics that get rubbed on your skin, and in the washing machine they go into the water supply and everything. So that's actually a ecological disaster. And they also don't like hold up as nicely as other materials. And we already have so many clothes on this planet that are getting destroyed because no one wants them. Yeah, I'm going more and more secondhand. Like, I think almost everything I buy now is now like 90%, I would say. But all of them, things I own, still hold up no problem. Even years and years ago from Primark. Bought 2 pairs of sweatpants, wore them so much, still good. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say. That girl, she swore to me that at one point Primark's stuff was good and then suddenly it wasn't. She said after 2020 suddenly their quality went to crap. Apparently. Again, I never went to Primark. I don't have anything from them. Never thought I'd find anywhere worse than Primary or Primark until I discovered Kick. Do you even have Kick in the UK? But yeah, Kick is just, oh my god. Like, he was, like that person I was talking about, he was buying stuff over and over again. I was like, wait, why are you buying new jeans every couple of months? Isn't that a bit too much? I can't even remember the last time I bought jeans, honestly. I'm trying to remember now. It's like 10 years ago, I think. No, wait. 2020. No, I don't think. I don't even remember. And also don't need to buy so many pants and sweaters every 6 months. Like, that was just so alien to me. I was like, wait, are your clothes just rotting? Are they breaking that quickly? And yeah, it turns out they were, but that's like kick. When I was in school, I'd go to Primark all the time and the clothes all lasted for years. But no, Primark stuff seems to last 24 hours. Oof, Jesus. Primark used to be really good, but went to crap since 20... Yeah, that's exactly what I've been told. Then again, back then, before 22... I mean, I've also bought at stores like... Not Primark, but H&M isn't really, and C&A aren't really... They are fast fashion still. Or New Yorker. But back then, I mean... I don't know if you know what Cool Cat was, but that was like a teenager clothes brand that I really loved. And their stuff, I mean, I still have jackets from them that are still good now. I mean, a lot of them I'm trying to sell. Because, I don't really... You know, sometimes you... Not that your tastes change, but you're like, I don't know, I can't really combine this with a lot of stuff, and that's a shiny Whalmer, okay? Alright, level 33, and I'm going for the... Okay, I think... Oh, 2 frames! 2 frames. 2 frames difference. Holy crap, that's barely anything. We don't have kick in the UK, but went one in Hamburg. Oh, weren't those the socks that immediately had holes in them? Like, what's even the point, honestly? I bought jeans in Costco when they were on sale for £5 and they lasted a month. Oh, jeez. A month. Don't know what Cool Cat or New York is, but we had Banana Republic. Banana Republic, that's an interesting name. Are you waking up? How about you go back to sleep? But yeah, I still have my Cool Cat stuff. The one that the stuff that I didn't donate to my niece. Like she... Probably that is on style, I don't know. The teenagers nowadays are not wearing the same stuff that we are wearing. Or we were wearing when we were teenagers. But yeah, that stuff actually kept up really well. Alright, so another Whalmer got caught. An accidental Whalmer. Alright, I'm gonna be saving and I'm updating that, so... That is very close. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. New Yorker, I bought a dress there and the elasticity of the dress is just completely broken and it's unwearable now. I mean, I didn't throw it in the trash, right? I put it in those containers for like clothes donations. Maybe someone doesn't care about the elasticity. I never throw away clothes outright. I always, if you can't sell them, I always give them to the homeless, something like that. Didn't pack enough socks when I went to Hamburg and I hate going out without socks. So I bought a pair from Kick the day I flew home for 99 cents and they lasted until I got home. For that 99 cents is too expensive, honestly. Banana Republic isn't worldwide? No, that's not what I'm saying. Banana Republic is an actual... like a term. This country is a Banana Republic. Yeah, Banana Republic is a term, you can Google that. It's a term with massive negative connotations. I think it has, if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the fruit trade back in the last centuries, what they did, which is horrible if you read it up. It's traumatizing even. England CNA is considered vintage as we haven't had it since the 90s. People are paying a lot for it because it's vintage. Yeah, it might be vintage, but I doubt that it's really good quality. I mean, the vintage stuff I buy, I do buy it because it's just a fraction of the original price, and if it's really that old and it still looks that new, you just know it's not, the quality isn't bad. Banana Republic was a close store. I don't know what it means otherwise. Well, I mean, okay, I looked it up now on Wikipedia because that is not that I say something wrong. In political science, the term Banana Republic describes a politically and economically unstable country with an economy dependent upon the export of natural resources. So, essentially, a country reigned by cronyism. That's what it is. Why the F did I say, if you want me to be present, brainstorm? Oh, the brain isn't braining anymore, so I'm not alone. Woo! Cosmic Ham's canvas curse is here. I love you. But anyway, what does he say? In short, Chiquita and other fruit companies use their wealth and power to topple the governments of third world countries so they could fully control their native fruit. Yeah, that's where the Banana Republic comes from. And if you read it up, like, you're gonna lose your faith in humanity. What they did to these workers, if that doesn't radicalize you further to the left, then I don't know what does. That is just, jeez. Oh, you don't want to work anymore and your kid doesn't? Okay, next one. And just, oh, you just commit genocide of workers because profits. That's essentially what it boils down to. Yeah, that is Cameron. I wouldn't say I love you if it wasn't, no? And doesn't the name give it away? Cosmic Ham's canvas curse? Cosmic Ham's Omniverse. Infinite canvas curse. But yeah, that's where it comes. I'm surprised that that you'd never heard of the term Banana Republic outside of the clothing store. Someone made another Infinite Omniverse profile pretending to be you, so I had to... Yeah, I wonder where that person is. That clone of mine that became a robot, apparently. And then they just vanished and never to come back again. It was a funny troll, not gonna lie, but... I wonder if there's a football thing going on, or maybe a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, because usually Ahmed would be here by now. But then again, he has his own life. I just hope they're doing well. I don't think I've ever been in the Banana Republic store. Are there any ones close to me? Let me check. Oh, jeez. No, not at all. There are none in Luxembourg. I don't see any in Belgium. There's 2 in Germany. One of them is in Munich, which is a 7-hour drive, and one of them is in Berlin, which is even longer of a drive. And then in Spain there's a couple, apparently, and that's it. So no wonder. But I mean, their clothes look nice, but looks, as you always know, looks can be deceiving. Banana Republic hasn't existed for at least 20 years in the UK. Or maybe they do, but they changed the name. I mean, sometimes things get bought up and then they change the name. So the one I'm seeing here on Google Maps in the UK is not there anymore, and my phone is lying again to me. It was kind of like CNA, just didn't do where we were. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember last time I legitimately just went to a clothing store to shop. It's been way too long. I mean, the last I did was actually a really small store in Germany where they sell cotton. Pretty much everything handmade, and yeah, I really love their dresses. Really nicely done, and they're handmade, so that's also a plus. So I went there. I think I took you to that store once, maybe, James. I think. Didn't do well. You mean Walmart levels of that? Well, it was in Germany. Oh man, Walmart just tanked in Germany. They were so stupid. Did they, like, I'm just baffled. Like, why would they try and establish a new supermarket chain in Germany of all places? Do you know how many supermarket chains they have that pretty much have a monopoly? Like, they have, that's the land of Aldi and Pennymarkt and Netto and Edeka and Rewe. Like, that's a saturated market. They just, on that ground alone, it was a stupid idea. But then the, oh, you gotta do a weird cult thing before your shift. Yeah, tell that to, you really think Europeans would be okay with that? No. We also don't have that, just that culture of greeting people when they come in, like, welcome to Walmart. No, we don't do that here. That is actually seen as creepy. I know that's a cultural clash, but that was just an F-up. I mean, really, you should, if you don't know about it, you should definitely look that up. Walmart tried to establish itself in Germany, and it was just a cluster F, let me tell you. What's the name of the store? Voila. Voila. And it was in Trier, in Germany. And don't forget American rules and regulations at a store in Europe. Yeah, I know, right? That was just so stupid. That was phenomenally stupid, I might even say. That was just asking for problems. And what they do, that wouldn't even work or fly here in Europe. Like, we have actual workers' laws and protections. I mean, could be even better, to be honest, but compared to America, oh wow, we got the holy grail here. They're not even allowed, like, cashiers aren't allowed to sit in some American supermarkets. And now, Jeannot, you know the French, right? Imagine telling a French person working there, yeah, you can't sit. They would just give you the middle finger and go somewhere else. Just insane. And also, like, Germany, that is the last one. Or just in general, many countries in Europe, we already got our very dedicated supermarket chains. In France, you got Auchan, Leclerc. What else? Auchan Leclerc, and then there's another one. No, Deleuze is, I think, is from Belgium. And in Luxembourg we have our own too. Luxembourgish one is Cactus. Or Cactus, as they would say it in English. And we have some French ones, some German ones, some from Belgium like Deleuze. And then even in the Netherlands they have Albert Heijn and Jumbo and all of these. Like, that is just completely baffling as to why they thought that was gonna be a good idea. No, it was never gonna be a good idea. Not in Europe. Many countries we already got our supermarkets that people trust. We don't do that greeting thing where I wouldn't like it, but there's usually someone handing you a shopping basket when you walk in. You can't just say no if it's one thing. Oh, I just messed the fishing up. Okay, let's try that again. Don't get why not sit, what the F, standing all day. Yeah, of course, it's just crazy. That was actually so alien. That was a true culture clash. When I heard that from Americans, like they aren't even allowed to sit. And I thought they were trolling. I thought they were joshing me. I thought they were inventing that. I don't know. I just refuse to believe that that was an actual thing. Cactus, you mean that you get overpriced shop where your meat and fish is already bad while it costs an arm and a leg? Well, yeah, it is more expensive. Okay, that's interesting though. The fish and the meat that I never buy meat in Germany, even though groceries we do more often in Germany because they're much less expensive. But like the fish and meat I definitely buy in Luxembourg are laws when it comes to how the animal is treated are much better than they are in Germany. And I mean, I do get my meat from Cactus. It's actually, I mean, quality was good, but maybe I got lucky. No, I do believe you that it happened a few times to you. To be fair, sometimes when you want to have meat, you can also go to a butcher. We have more than enough butchers in Luxembourg with very good meat. And what was the other thing I wanted to say? Oh, Renmans. If you know that, that's also like it's not Luxembourgish, right? But you can buy meat and other stuff where like pita, if you like making pita. I love going there for the pita. They also have a good wok bowl, like noodles with paprika in them, and all you need to do is heat them. Not in a microwave, but in a pot, but really good. I really like their stuff. But yeah, I do believe you. If I'm laughing, not because I don't believe you. But the worst meat I've had was always like bought from Germany. Which story are you talking about? I lost track. Right now we are talking about Cactus, which you were in multiple cactuses in Luxembourg. And the other one is Renmans. That's like not really a supermarket, it's more like a butcher chain, I guess, but you get more than meat. I think you were there when we ate pita at my parents' place. That's from there. It's really tasty. Easy to make too, really easy. And they give you the sauce and everything. You don't even need to make the sauce. Okay, let's please. Can this be the shiny? No? Because it's honestly, actually, I think we're gonna go to my other ruby now. Well, let me first see if like what my frames are. Am I stupid? Oh, okay, yeah. Super Rod first, and then Evergrande City, Luvdisc. No Rash, there's no such thing. Oh. Oof. Okay, maybe not. Square? If I have a male lead on there, I don't even know if I do have a male or female Q Charmer. I don't think I have any Q Charmers. Oh, is that the only one I get? Well, in that case, I guess never mind. I'm just gonna continue with this then. Right, let's try that again. My bad. I actually thought, let me check again, but I thought this save file would actually give me a shiny Luvdisc in, you know, not this long, the 46,000 frames. My estimate would be 12 minutes. Well, let me check with the, not the super rod, the good rod. Evergrande, Luvdisc. Oh, I don't even get any. Like nothing, okay. I think it's the same with Route 128. Let me see. Nope, nothing. Super Rod? No. I mean, I do get a frame, but 46,228, forget about it. No way. That's too long of a wait. So we're gonna stick with Emerald then. That's fine. Also, I hope you are indeed enjoying the playlist, the music. I think the music is pretty fitting, and we had some good choices, some good picks from different games. But yeah, gonna stay on Emerald then. Oh man, I really thought, yeah, that's the unfortunate thing with, you don't always get the freaking, you don't always get the frames that you want. I mean, 46,000. Yeah, I think that's like 12 minutes of waiting. Years ago, I'd have this recurring dream where I was in a bowling ball. Oh, you were the bowling ball, okay. Someone will be throwing me into the pins. I remembered it after someone talked about bowling alley earlier. And in the dream, I'd see where the ball goes and how it goes back to the player. Okay, that must be interesting. Props to whoever talked about sleeping in bowling alleys for unlocking a memory I forgot. Who? That was Jano. Actually, maybe we should go bowling one of these days again. I mean, I suck at it, but I don't play to win. I play for the fun. I think you were with us once, no, James? That you were also playing bowling with us in Fates in Luxembourg. Alright, 5 seconds. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me that golden kiss. No? Okay. Now I'm gonna get you. I already have multiple. So, even if I don't get you, mission accomplished, I would say. You and I played bowling once, but Cameron wasn't there, don't remember why. If that was in May, it was because of school. I think that was where he was in his bachelor's, and he needed to... I remember it was because of university. But yeah, we can go back again. Again, I suck at bowling. I'm really horrible at it. And I think, if I remember correctly, that's the same place you can also play billiards, which I enjoy playing more. But we can do that too. I'd be happy for bowling again. I suck at it though. Yeah, no worries. I suck at it too. But yeah, we should definitely do that. Maybe as a larger group. Let's see, you'll be here in April. Yeah, maybe something could be arranged. Used to be good at Wii bowling. Oh, I was terrible at that too. There was a trick where you could knock down 1,000 pins at once, remember? 1,000 pins? How is that even possible? Yeah. Or does it like say the number, oh, you knock down 1,000 pins even though there's, what, 9? Maximum, if I remember correctly? That's 9, right? You prefer billiard? Yeah, I mean, if you play the monkey ball billiards, then you'll automatically learn the rule set. And that's how I that's how I learned the rule set of billiards, just by playing monkey ball. I can't play snooker because I don't know the rules, but the US 8 and the Japanese 9, yeah. Thank you, Monkey Ball, for teaching me. Also taught me how to play baseball, or just in general the rules of baseball. Alright, maybe you don't need to see the programs now. Let me see. Game Boy Advance overlay. There we go. At least we see chat again. And then all the other stuff, there we go. And I just need to... Oh, not this one. This one. There we go. Just need to resize that one. There we go. I sent you the video on WhatsApp. I meant 100, not 1,000. Sorry. Yeah, but still, like 100. That's... How is that possible? Wait, 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, Whalmer, no, not interested. No accidental shiny Corsola though. Didn't get that. Alright, I want a bite. No? Okay, non, rien de rien. Like Céline Dion. Okay, it's not properly angled, but... So, thank you, Cosmic Hams, Cosmic Creations, Canvas, whatever, for the overlays. I really appreciate it. I'm saying it again, but it's just like really nice. The Game Gal Advance. Like, let me resize it correctly. There we go. Shift. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm looking so forward for the DS and all the shenanigans, all the shinies that we're gonna get with the Q charm glitch. I'm gonna drown in shinies, let me tell you. Wii Bowling how to practice mode where you could try with 10 pins and it would keep doubling until it got to 100. Oh! Wow, I completely forget about that. I completely forgot about that. There we go. Let's see. Correct. Just goes to show how much I played it. It went all the way the side through the ball, the pins would collapse. Yeah, I barely touched Wii Sports. I thought it was... Like, I got the Wii and then there was Super... Oh, my bad. It was Super Mario Galaxy and of course we wanted to play that first. Not the Wii Sport. Not saying Wii Sports is bad, right? But, I just wasn't really... I lost interest pretty quickly. Alright. At least I get a bite now. Wii Sports was the only Wii game we had for the longest time because Wii games were expensive for it. But isn't that kinda... Well, I mean, weird that you have a console and then you don't really have games for it? Because why would you want to have the console then? Hey there, Berry Monster, welcome back to the stream and happy Valentine's Day to you too. Hello and Valentino Janart. How are you on this blessing of the nose holiday? Thank you. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I didn't do anything big. We ate at home. Husband brought me roses, which I appreciate. And yeah, pretty tired lately. Just oversleeping. Well, I guess sleeping too much, and then just getting hopium from getting a lot of interviews and then getting ghosted again. Oh well, could be much worse. I hear you were looking for the sparkling potato chip fish. What flavor is it? I haven't bitten into it. I don't know the flavor, but I've actually gotten... I've gotten 2 of them. I'm going for different frames. Now the one that I'm going now is gonna be level... What is it again? Level 35, I think. And I got 2 accidental shiny Whalmers, so there's definitely some shinies in the stream. I hope you are doing good. Again, for me, our love day is more like the 2nd February. That's my marriage anniversary day. I mean, we still do Valentine's, but we do more like coupled stuff usually on our wedding anniversary. Could you take a guess? If I had to guess, citrus. At the time we thought the Wii was from the future, yeah. And as a kid I thought it was made by Apple, but my family loved Wii Sports. The free time was spent competing against each other until Mario Bros. I mean, we were with, we got Mario Galaxy, we played that. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, we played so much. I mean, I still sometimes play it. I call that an epic whale. But I do get where you're coming from with thinking the Wii was made by Apple. It kind of comes across as Apple-ish. The sleekness, the white color, everything in design philosophy being simplified. So I do see where you're coming from. Alright, come on, I'll get you. That's the last frame. Damn, it's already time going so... But I mean, I'm definitely having fun here. I think you can already tell, for those who were in the stream since the beginning, on like just the voice, I'm feeling so much better again. It's always the streams making me feel good. I gotta say that. It is fun. I didn't think that it was gonna be this much fun. And I never really thought I was gonna live stream at one point. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what the future will bring, especially with the DS. Oh my god, the DS capture card. I know my brother still hasn't ordered it, and I don't want to rush him because it's his money and he said he would do it, but man, I'm looking so forward to it. That will be amazing. And then using these shinies to do the not well documented shiny costume hunt on Battle Revolution on Wii. Because there's barely anything online about the shiny costumes in that game. You can barely find anything, no documentation. A lot of people trying to hunt but then giving up. I do understand, it's gonna be a very long hunt. It's gonna be very annoying too. But I'm willing to do it. I definitely want a save file like that. A save file where I have all these shiny costumes, not hacked anything, but gotten them. Using only like shiny Pokemon. So it's gonna be another shiny only challenge. And yes, I'm gonna see a lot of shinies that are uncatchable. That's not the nice part of the hunt. Because the Pokemon the opponent uses in battle can be shiny. Unfortunately. So we're gonna see a lot of shiny fails too. As in, a shiny I can't catch. But I think it's gonna be worth it. My stream crashed for a minute. Sorry if I missed anything. You just missed me rambling, oh not rambling, but talking about looking forward for the DS era of streams. And the Pokemon Battle Revolution, that's a Wii game where you can actually shiny hunt for costumes. And they have the same odds as shinies have in the game. And it's a very horribly documented hunt, like almost no one has really footage of it, and that is also the reason why I want to do it. You've done that challenge before? Snore? Really? Pics or it didn't happen? Because I don't really see that much about people trying to get all the shiny costumes. Let alone even hunting one shiny costume. But I want to get them all of them. Alright, try again. Come on, bite. No. Oh well. Let's try this again. In Evergrande City. That's not really a city and it's not grand. No idea why it's called that. I'm really not seeing the city part. I mean, it has pretty flowers, but that's it. Flowers, the Elite Four, Victory Road, and a Poké Center. Royalty only Pokemon team. So Nido Queen, Nido King, Vespi Queen. Drawing a blank, what else? Like it's only from Gen 1 to Gen 4. Sea King. Oh, how could I forget about Sea King? Sea King is very good. Very good goldfish. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do a shiny only challenge, so only using shinies. And I'm trying to get all the... I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a grueling, long hunt, but I don't care. It's like with the RNG manipulating certain, like the fossils. I did that stream, and it's getting a lot of... Well, not a lot of views, but it got like 600 views. Later on as a VOD, as a VOD, because people were looking it up and seeing if someone has done it, and usually no. And if they find my stream, because I've documented it, I'm doing it live, people can actually follow what I'm doing, and I get comments saying thank you for showing it step by step, and they could follow the steps and everything. Sparkle Queen can't help herself. Well, I mean, that I've already played so many hours on Bat Revolution, right? But this time I want to play it in a different way, giving myself an artificial challenge. Not looking forward to all the shiny fails though. They will happen. And I'm just gonna bear it then. But yeah, I think it's the Lucario costume. Kyogre costume. The Electivire costume? Is it Electivire? I keep getting these English names mixed up. What else? Oh, the Pachirisu one. Okay, let's see. Let's see. No, that's a normal Corsola. And I think this is gonna be the last reset because it's 3 minutes. I think those are the costumes. Not saying no one has done it before. People have done it, but it is the documentation online. Usually you see screenshots of it, but finding like a whole stream on it or like a video is not very common. And I want to change that. A lot of things need to be documented. I don't care if it's just like from a game made for children. I don't care. Everything needs to be documented. As TV Trope says, I don't care about notability. No. People have done that costume hunt. It's just not well documented. Like, there's not a lot of people who actually hunted for them. Because it is an annoying hunt. You gotta win a tournament for a shiny check. As in, you gotta win the tournament and then check if the boss has the shiny costume, and if he or she doesn't, then you need to reset and try again. So it's incredibly time consuming. But I'm ready for that. To get them all. But yeah, I've googled it again and don't see many people showing it off. The odds are 1 to 8,192, which is not a lot. Old odds still. And yeah, I think it's gonna be 10 minutes or maybe longer until you can check. So it's... Imagine you have to do that 8,000 times. So 15... times 8,000, let's say 8,000. That would be 120,000 minutes. Yeah, that's a lot of minutes. So it's gonna take me an eternity, but I don't care. I'm gonna pull this through. And I did find some articles here where it said it took them 5 freaking years. And that's also a reason why people didn't do the hunt, because it just takes so freaking long. Wait faster, yeah, that's gonna help. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a thing that I'm gonna be doing. I think it's gonna be taking me a couple of years, maybe. And, well, no shiny Luvdisc for this one, but let's check the ones that we've gotten. So we actually got what we were looking for. I'm gonna show that off now, before I end the stream. If anyone has an idea who I could raid, be my guest. Alright, so what did we get? We did get 2 shiny Luvdisc, all of them male, which is rare. And 2 accidental shiny Whalmers. One of them now has caught Pokerus. So yeah, that was my Valentine's stream. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. As you can hear from my voice, always makes me feel so much better. And yeah, I hope you are also feeling great, and I hope to see you in the next stream, which should be on, well, for me it's today. For some of you it's tomorrow. It's gonna be, oh yeah, Shining Pearl, which isn't the best game, but oh well, it's something. And yeah, I hope to see you again. Bye bye!